everyone. How are you doing today? It is Wednesday and it's Food Bank Day, and I went to the food bank, and while I was there, I want to thank all the workers at the food bank that are watching, because while I was there, they encouraged me to go to a food drive that is happening today and to show you guys what our young people are doing in our community. The community that I live in is just a blessing beyond what I can describe. And so we're going to do this food bank haul, and then I'm going to take you along with me as we go to see what the youth are doing in our community for this holiday season. So let me turn this around and let's get into this food bank haul. All right, we're at my kitchen sink because everything happens in my kitchen sink. Okay, let's get into this food bank haul. It's a good one. I have a feeling it's a good one. Okay, the first thing is we got some lobster select frozen. And I do believe this is the frozen section. So we're going to get in here and we're going to see what we got frozen. A whole chicken. Got a whole chicken. So we got lobster, and we got a whole chicken, and frozen Granny Smith apples. So this is meant for apple pie, and so that's what I'm going to make out of this. So we got that. Give me a second. Let me get this trash can over here. All right, and let's see what we have in here. Okay. This looks like the produce section. I got another, this is turkey and cheddar cheese sandwich, so this is what I'll have for lunch today. We have shredded lettuce. We have two green onions. We have long English cucumber. Ooh, oh, you know what? I feel a salad coming on, people. Got a tomato. And let's take a look, see what else we have in here. A second tomato. So 2 tomatoes. And this looks like mustard greens. These are mustard greens. I am going to have to take a look through them and see if they are salvageable. And we shall see. Okay. We're going to continue with this. See what else we have. I have another bag here. Let's see what's in this bag. All right, we have macaroni and cheese. This is the canned goods. Green Giant green beans. Oh, salmon. And sliced carrots. We have rosemary olive bread loaf. We have a French bread loaf. And we have croutons that are made for stuffing. We got sea salt Toto Pops. Totopos, I don't know how to say them. They're corn chips, okay? So we got corn chips. We got some marshmallows. I already know what I'm going to use that for. We got some, these look like chocolate chips. So I feel some chocolate chip cookies maybe in the near future. We'll see. A box of Apple Jack cereal. Ooh. We got some walnuts. We got a bag of rice, which is something that I haven't had in a while from the food bank. So I'm really glad to see that. I got sweet and salty peanut chocolate chunk bar, snack bar. I got a second one. 2 applesauce. A Fruit Loops. A little tiny box of Fruit Loops. We got some great white northern beans. You guys know I make, something with this every year. And some chili seasoning mix. Oh, I got half a gallon of milk, and I got red velvet cookies, which is awesome. So that is the food bank haul for this morning. Okay. And here is what's for lunch today. I'm using that food bank haul from last week, bread, lettuce from last week, chicken breast from the whole chicken from last week, no, 3 weeks ago, and I made myself a sandwich with a side of water, and that's what's for lunch today. All right, everyone. Oh, second food bank haul today. It's not a food bank though, okay? The high school was doing a lesson on teaching community service, and so they were giving out food today, and it is part of their lessons, and it's part of their after-school program. So let's go and see what they were giving out today. They gave out 2 bunches of bananas. I gave one to the neighbors because they were outside and they helped me get my groceries up for me. So why not? They gave me a big giant bag of these oranges. And I took 6. I took 8 of them out of the bag and gave the rest of it to my neighbors because they have children and they could use it. I got tomato sauce, green beans, another can of green beans. Guess you know what that's going to be used for. I got a green bean casserole coming up soon. More tomato sauce. Another bag of rice, which is something I really needed because they haven't been having them at the food bank. And so they gave me 2 bags. All right. And let's see. I got this other bag. Oh, look. Frozen apricots. I love these things, okay? These are kind of like my evening snacks. All right. All right. And that is it with a small food bank haul that was part of a project at the high school for teaching how to volunteer. Pretty neat. Well, what's for dinner tonight? Well, that is the rest of the green bean casserole, the sweet potato casserole, and the chicken breasts from the baked chicken that I made several nights ago. Some of them I popped in the freezer. This happens to be the last one out of the freezer. And all I did was pop it in the microwave and heated it up. I made my own frozen meal. You guys be blessed, because I know I am. Good afternoon, everyone. I know you can't see my face, but I wanted the feature to be the food. Okay. So I wanted to talk to you about, first of all, I'm having a cup of chai tea for lunch. The chai tea was a previous haul from the food bank. And so I love chai tea. It's one of my favorites. I have the roll from a previous food bank haul. And then if you open this up, you'll see that I have some lettuce from a previous food bank haul. I have the chicken breast that was that roasted chicken breast. This is the last piece of it. And I am going to add on top of it, remember I made those pickles. I got a bunch of cucumbers and I did refrigerator pickles with some sliced onions to go with them. Well, here they are, and they're going on this sandwich. So this is going to be a chicken sandwich with roasted chicken that I made from the food bank. It's gonna have cheese, sliced cheese, lettuce, and mayonnaise. And let's squash this down so I can get my mouth around it, okay? Now, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I was going to the food bank today. It's story time, all right? I was going to the food bank this morning, and it's really funny how quickly things can change and things flash in your eyes really fast in an instant, just like that. And that happened to me this morning. It was about 8:15. No, about 9:15, and the food bank starts, serving around 10 o'clock. And so I was like, let me make myself some breakfast sandwich before I head off to the food bank today. I was dressed and ready to go. Well, I got my breakfast sandwich going, and I tripped in my kitchen over one of the rugs. And once I started going down, I realized this is, number one, this is gonna hurt. Before I even hit the floor, I realized, oh, this is gonna hurt. I'm gonna have to get right back up and turn that burner off. I cannot sit on the floor, and then bam, I hit the floor. Those two thoughts went through my head while I was on the floor for a few seconds, trying to figure out how I was gonna get myself back up, because it's not easy for me to get back up. I was thinking I have to get myself back up, because I could have reached my phone and called somebody, a family member, if I needed to, but I don't want no ambulance over here, okay, for no reason. All right, so I was able to move my body. It hurt, but I was able to move it. I managed to get myself up off the floor and get over to the stove to get the eggs turned off until I could get myself together and start thinking about, okay, what exactly hurts? Well, this sandwich is good. Well, I'm okay, people. But I did finish eating. I did finish cooking up my breakfast. Went ahead and ate. In the whole process I was doing that, I was telling myself, check yourself and make sure you're not hurting. I was hurting, but it wasn't anything that was going to be dangerous. The side of my calf on my left side was hurting pretty bad. And so was my left shoulder. because that's where I landed. The good thing is that it didn't hit my head and I didn't hurt my back. Okay, I did not hurt my back or my neck. So that's good. Okay, those are good things. They're clean. This one's not clean anymore, so it's going to have to go in the laundry. But, guys, I'm blessed. I'm okay. And I skipped a food bank haul. I went right back to sleep. That's my go-to. Go sleep it off. Your body heals when it's sleeping. And so that's what I did. I slept for an hour and a half to 2 hours. And then I got up and I was fine. But I'm okay, people. The question I have is the next time I fall down, which I hope never happens again, should I go on a live and let you guys know? Hey, I've fallen down. But I'm afraid if I do that, and some of you guys will get on the phone with the EMS or fire department or something and send them to my house for no reason. But I think it would be funny that if I fell down again, I'd grab my camera and while I'm rolling all over the floor in my kitchen, do a live and let you guys know that I fell and what it looks like when Susie's rolling all over a kitchen floor. The sandwich, people, is good. I wanted you guys to see that if you properly preserve what you get from the food bank, before it goes bad, then you can later create some really nice meals. Like those pickles. You know, when you do pickles, when you buy pickles from the store, it has this really, really tart flavor, which I like. But these are more subtle. You can taste the pickling process in there, but it's not strong and powerful. It's more of a subtle pickle. And sometimes I like that. And so I'm taking the provisions from the food bank and creating me a lunch. Now, let's talk about what's going on in the background here, because I'm looking at that camera shot and showing y'all some background. Yep, I opened it up. My chocolate Cordell cherries. This is my favorite candy during Christmas. And I got a box of it this year. And it's a big one too. It's got a lot of it in there. So I'm going to slowly eat it throughout the next couple of weeks. and enjoy it. And then I have my snack basket here. It sits next to me. You can see I have the chips from the food bank in here. I have, remember the popcorn that I bought on one of the grocery hauls? I have that in here. I have gum. I always keep gum. Remember the cereal? I got those in here. I got a bag of peppermints in here. And I think that's about it. That's about all I have in there right now. Okay. Now, one of the things I've been wanting to do this Christmas is, these are my little buttons that go with my Lite-Brite. I still love that thing. And so I think what I'm going to do is crack out my Lite-Brite and I might make some pictures out of my Lite-Brite and see how much fun that can be. Would you guys like to see me do that? I know it's childlike, but I love my Lite-Brite. Let me tell y'all something. When I was a kid, one of the things I always wanted was a Lite-Brite. Never got one. One year I got it. One year I got one for Christmas. And I spent hours making pictures out of my Lite-Brite as adults. And to this day, I still love getting that Lite-Brite out every Christmas. Another thing that I always wanted as a kid and never got was an Easy Bake Oven. And the reason that I never got one is that it wasn't that my parents were being cruel. It's that my mom said, no, I'm going to teach you how to use a big girl's oven. All right. And so that's what she did. And we cooked in the big girl's oven rather than using an Easy Bake Oven. And one year as an adult, I got that for Christmas. I got an Easy Bake Oven. And despite the fact that I could use a big oven and had a big oven, I love that little Easy Bake Oven. And I used it. And now that I look back and I start thinking about the things that I have in my kitchen today, is that not what an oven fryer is? Isn't it not a version of an Easy Bake Oven? Just packaged different? Well, guys, I'm going to have to go because one of my neighbors has his either weed eater or leaf blower out, and it's going to disturb this filming. So I have to let it go. It's going to set Spice off. Spice is going to start barking all over the place. So I'm going to have to let you guys go for right now. But I'll bring you back later.